Philip was a quiet, awkward, but very intelligent kid. Philip was just a kid when her parents had a fight and go on their separate ways. He was left with his mother when her father abandoned them for another woman. He was one of the smartest kids in their class, even though he was a product of a broken family. He always had a smile on his face, even though he's broken inside. When he entered high school, Philip was still one of the top students in his class, and also at high school, he had met this girl. The girl's name was Nancy.
Ikaw at ako pinagtagpo, nag-usap ang ating puso, nagkasundong magsama habang buhay. Nagsumpaan sa may kapal.
Nancy went to college at another school that was far from Philip. Distance and time were the struggles with Philip and Nancy's relationship. Because Philip was a working student, he had no longer time for their relation, and they broke up. Philip became so sad and very depressed. Everything became black, that he no longer has the will to continue his studies and his work. But he can't just quit, because he was the only one who's supporting his mother. So he had to do something. He has to find a distraction with his sadness and depression. He turned to social media and expresses his feelings with every post to help him relieve his sadness and depression. One night, while Philip was posting some inspirational quotes on his social media page, one of his classmates, named Dutch, decided to troll his post and commented hurtful words, saying that Philip was just an attention seeker and that he was just faking his depression. And Dutch also said that he too was a product of a broken family, but he'd never whined about it. It was too much for Philip, because turning to social media was Philip's only activity to relieve his sadness and depression, but they took it away from him. Philip can't take it anymore. He was being consumed by his sadness and depression. Everything was becoming dark for him. And then one rainy night, Philip decided to end it all, end his misery, and took away his own life by hanging himself in his room. He was discovered by his mom on the following morning with a note on his bed saying, "I'm sorry, Mom, for being weak. At least you don't have to worry about your weak son anymore. They will all right. I was seeking for attention because all my life I felt so alone, and because I was always abandoned by all the people that I loved. I felt that the world was always against me." News regarding the death of Philip began to spread like wildfire, and it also reached his cyberbully Dutch. Dutch was so devastated when he heard the news. He was quickly overtaken by his conscience. He then decided to come at Philip's wake with his dad. His dad was surprised when he found out that Philip's mom was his ex-wife. And Dutch discovered that he and Philip were half-brothers, and Dutch's mom was the reason why Philip's dad abandoned them. And to atone for what he did to Philip, Dutch decided to create his own page that promotes awareness to anti-cyberbullying and depression. And he also became an inspirational speaker that helped others understand people who are suffering from mental illness.